Hi guys, and welcome to this video, which is how to practice 1-6-2-5 chord progression. Now we're talking about the short 1-6-2-5, which you might find in a tune like I've Got Rhythm or any bebop type tune written by Charlie Parker. Now, because the chords move by so quick, it can be very, very tricky to improvise in a meaningful way. So I'm going to share with you some exercises that have worked for me over the last few years, and it also relies on me not having to rely on remembering licks. Having said that, I am going to show you some Blue Mitchell and Clifford Brown type phrases that they've used on this chord progression at the end of the video. So stick around. So as always with these videos, the PDF resource that I create will be sent out to my Patreon members and of course my coaching program members. Details in the video description. Okay, let's get on with the lesson. So 1-6-2-5 is exactly what it says. It's chord 1 to chord 6 to chord 2 to chord 5. Now sometimes the chord 6 is the dominant 7th, the major. So if we're in the key of C, it won't be A minor 7, it will be A7 with the C sharp, which adds a nice chromatic passing note when you're trying to create some interesting lines. Okay, so a great way to get away from trying to remember licks but play those nice long flowing lines is to practice like this. It's an idea that I got from Hal Galper's Forward Motion book. I'm going to put the link to the description in that because it is absolutely fantastic. It's helped me enormously. And so the first thing we need to do is we're just going to target the root. We're going to play the 1, the 6, the 2, the 5 like this. So it's very important to hear those target notes that you might be going for. Okay, and then what we're going to do is target them with a type of forward motion. So we play that root, the C, and then we're going to approach the A, then we're going to approach the D, and then approach the G, like this. And it gets that nice flowing type line. Okay, and we can do the same with the third, but of course the first thing we need to do is make sure we've got the third in our ear so we can hear the third. Might need to practice this many times, but my experience is it works very, very well once you've got it in your ears. And then again, with that same targeting approach. And then, of course, you can do it with the 5th. So here we go, listening to the 5th, targeting the 5th. And then again, using that approach method. So that is just a great way to learn to hear the changes and to get that forward motion approaching either the tonic, the 3rd, the 5th. Of course, feel free to mix that up. So maybe you go from the tonic to the 3rd of the next chord, to the 5th of the next chord, back to the tonic for the next chord. That is up to you, and there are hundreds and hundreds of ways that you could practice that, especially when we start adding things like enclosures, chromatic enclosures. Now, a chromatic enclosure, by the way, I've done a video on this, so if you want to develop your chromatic enclosures still further, check out this video. It's going to be somewhere above my head. And practicing chromatic enclosures can really help you develop that bebop, hard bop type approach to improvisation. In my experience, you're never just going to be able to suddenly play chromatic enclosures on the bandstand. It needs to be woodshedded, practiced in a meaningful way, like we're doing now. And again, you can see we're not just targeting the root, we just made it a little bit more random. Many ways to practice chromatic enclosures. Next, I use a type of vocabulary that I found many years ago. The first person was Fats Navarro. It sounds super authentic, and it's a great way, again, to get some authentic sounding vocabulary into your playing without thinking it's a specific riff or lick. You just think of that small section as a piece of vocabulary, and you can practice that targeting various different chord notes. And then once you've got the chromatic enclosures, once you've got that Fats Navarro type vocabulary down, and once you've got those approach notes, maybe you can play some phrases like this. Okay, as promised, there is 2 phrases by Clifford Brown, and you would find this in his solo on Finders Keepers, which has that 1-6-2-5. See if you can work out what type of vocabulary he is using. And here we go with Blue Mitchell, and this is Blue playing over Ow, which is a Dizzy Gillespie composition over the tune I've Got Rhythm. So Blue plays a mixture of some runs there and a couple of little quotes too. So I hope you found this video helpful, guys. Comment below if you would like me to create any type of video on any type of jazz improvisation that you might be stuck on, and if I can, I'll do it. In the meantime, please remember to like, share and subscribe. And also, just a quick reminder that my Patreon members and coaching members do get all of the resources from this video with the backing tracks, PDF sheets in B flat, E flat, concert pitch and bass clef. Okay, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.